Hello, welcome to CraftBreak. Hope you're having a good day so far. I'm going to carry on with the model this morning. I've got to pay attention to the next bit, because if I get this wrong then it won't fit. Nothing will go together right. The electronics won't work. Right. Just twisting that back round the way it should be. So we need these two pieces here. The issue is one of them is got to go in upside down and the other one goes in the right way up. So they've got numbers printed on them. Let's see, I don't know how far away we should be. Let's have a look. You see the numbers are printed on them. In the book, they've got to go in, one of them's got to be upside down, so, right. Try and pay attention. This picture's odd. It's very odd. Just trying to figure out what it's showing me. Is it? Oh, okay. Right, I know what it's showing me now. I've got it. Just about. So this might be a little bit fiddly. So we need the light wire. How's best to do this, I wonder? Take this, we need one of the longer wires to be in a little notch. How far in the notch, I don't know. There's a little notch in the wood. Right, the rest of these need to go round the back. And then another one of the longer ones goes in another notch at this end. Okay, so that's in a notch, that's almost in a notch, not a very tight notch. It's got to keep slipping out of the notch. Right, so I'm just trying to see how far we need these. So this needs to go up and over. I think we need quite a bit. Right, okay. So we're going to put that one through there. The short one goes further down. And then this one goes in here. Really fiddly. I feel like we've got too much length. Not only going to go in there by laying completely flat. Anyway, you've got room. We meant to test the lights first, but I have not done this. Right, let's get you in there. You go in here. Oh, they keep coming out. Right, let's work on one at a time. And this needs to go through this hole, so we definitely need room. Have to go through there. enough along the back. Oh, whoops. Now this needs to go in here. I can get you in. Oh gosh. More difficult holes to penetrate. We definitely need that wire in before we push it in. Yeah, I think one at a time. Oh, it's definitely the way forward. Right, let's lean. I can't push that right in yet. I'm breaking stuff. I feel like I'm breaking stuff. Right, okay. We're in. So that's part one. Here's my screwdriver. That's got a hard head. So let's push that down. Okay. That is the first wire in. And that is going to go along the back there. So, this bit does go over the edge, and then, right, then we need these bits. So G12 goes the right way up in here. That down. I feel potentially that needs to be glued. That is how that's meant to look. Okay. Along that side, then I need the next longest wire, which is this one. That goes okay. That needs to go in very flat, otherwise it won't hold. And pull that through a bit tight. Right, that goes on there. Then this G11, that goes upside down and facing me. Okay, your hole is here. Fabulous. And then the short wire. Oh, not that one. This one, the short light. It's very short and it's not going to reach as far around as it says, I don't think. So does that go through that gap there? No, I think that does. Like it doesn't have nearly the distance that it needs. That shows in the picture that that wire is right up to the front door. That is not going up to the front door. These bits, can they? I don't feel like they can go any further. Definitely the shortest one that goes along the bottom. Okay, I think we're just going to have to go with it. Some of this really could do with some gluing. Let's see how it feels when it's done. So you need to go down and through there. Okay. But you also need to go over there. Right, okay, then G15, you are G1, not 15, okay. Thought I had the right next piece. Hi Kaz, how are you? I was thinking about you yesterday. I was wondering well, whether babies have arrived. Is that why you've been up all night? I hope you're good. Oh no, they haven't, not yet. Oh no, poor you. Feels like it's been quite a few weeks now since we last spoke. Oh no, Kaz, poor you. That cannot be making you feel well. What time are you on now? There we go, that's the right board. You just need to be surrounded by desks. Oh, right, oh, crikey. So you've gone up full term with twins as well. Oh, I really hope it starts for you soon, my dear. That could be your body clearing out, getting ready. Right, so this piece also goes upside down. I think it makes sense. I'll try and stick this front piece on. Right, so what needs to line up with what? And then that needs to go. It's wonky. Oh no, they don't feel like they're in a line, you know. Sorry, I'm just fiddling. I will be with you in a moment. Alright. You're going to need some glue. I don't feel like you're straight. What is going on? Ah, right. Oh, no, the piece has fallen off. Not properly aligned. Oh. For too much. Just a very badly made piece, or that just. And a little bit of your that down and that, and click that in. It's more than nothing. It's definitely showing that as upside down. I missed a bit, but I can tell. A 0 from a 1. So just a little bit of a roll. Feels properly off, you know. Wouldn't stand a chance. It's only just more than nothing. I hope so. You went to the ER. Nothing just say. They said it's flu, ruled that out. But it isn't. Then they did an allergy test. Oh no. Oh God. Oh, you really sound like you're going through the ringer at the moment. Is this all pregnancy based, like these allergies? Are they likely to go away again, or? Right, what have I knocked off of here? Looks, it's popped out again. I don't like this. Right, where does this next bit go? Oh! Let's see whether potentially gluing this might help. Let's see, where's my glue? Oh, well, I hope so. I really hope for your sake that it is. I know these things can happen, can't they? I guess that's just then a wait and see situation. Right, I'm just trying to get that to go in the gap. Let's see about the other side. I do seem to have ways, pregnancy, of kind of keeping you awake. It's almost like they're training you. Training you for the sleepless nights to come. Right, I don't think we got much glue in there. I don't know why I say you, me. I don't think I got much glue in there. You go take this moment to run out of glue. Oh. So is as well. Okay, let's get another one. What am I looking for? Glue. Yeah, I think especially with my first. Hold on. I'll open that under the desk. That's the other thing, is you can't really take an awful lot, can you, when you're pregnant? So it kind of reduces your options. Have they kind of muted maybe, you know, taking them out earlier? I had an elected C-section with my second. Sorry, I'm just trying to open this glue. Put a staple in it. I see, did he? Oh. You know what, I think I've just broken my tweezers. Whoops. Oh, is he? Oh, so I was going to say, I'd probably take the medical profession on that, but if he's a doctor, then there we go. Most likely sound advice. Especially as you've got twins. But then, you know, how much nourishment are they getting if you're really ill? Alright. Have growth scans and things, or my second I had quite a few growth scans with. I remember that my tweezers are now covered in super glue, all those ones are, at least. Ah, that's good. That's good to hear. Basically, what have you got now? 2 weeks, hopefully, maximum. Hold that there for a moment. You don't what, sorry? You don't think they're getting enough, but your husband does, or? Right, I'm going to try and stick this back on. It's a bit more difficult now. It's in place. Ooh. Ooh. Trying to stick the little spatula back on. It's there. All the little dinky foods. Oh no, oh no, oh no, that was super glue I just stuck my finger in. Oh, I see. Yeah, the growth scans we had like every other week, I think. Just because my second was very small. And then she put on loads of weight in the last 2 weeks, so yeah, it does go to show that sometimes that last 2 weeks does, you know, it does help. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I take it stress is not good for that. I can't remember if you said, is this your first pregnancy? Yeah, and that wouldn't be good, would it? I suspect that would be worse. Oh. Probably unsafe for pregnant women. Right, I need my craft knife. What pieces do I need? C17, C4 and C18. Right, there's 2 C4s, I think. Let's flip this over. Does being really tired make that worse? Oh, I see. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Crikey. Nearly there. And then you'll have 2. 2 little babies. C17 and C18. They look the same. Oh no, they're back to front. They're mirrors. Oh. You just got to make the most of this last little bit of time where it's just you and your hubby, and then it will be the 4 of you. Oh, Kaz, I'm really sorry to hear that, but I'm really glad that you're nearly at your happy ending. You were just destined to have twins. Oh, must be so exciting. Even though you're dealing with all of this, you know, difficulty. Right, okay. Let's... Right, I mean, it says these pieces don't need gluing, but I don't know. I think they might, you know. Try and get this on camera. Maybe I will... There we go. Oh my god. Oh wow. Oh wow. So you were, that was quite likely then. I can't remember which side of the genetics determines twins, whether it's the mother or the father. I think it might be the mother. I kind of thought I'd want twins. They'd all be over and done with in one go. Was the first thing. And just because they're so cute. How are you? You're an identical triplet. That's cool. And you're trans too. Oh. Has that been difficult for you, or has that been... I don't know, an easier journey for you? I don't know. I don't suspect it's never particularly easy. sad, really. I hope as the world we're progressing, but there seem to be people who want to take us back decades. It's interesting, like, learning about kind of the different pathways that happen in pregnancy and development, and how the pathways can be completely off with each other. I think genitalia is one of the first bits to develop, and then your endocrine system and hormones, etc., develop a bit later, but they can go off down a different path. I see. And you were able to, like, in terms of development of organs inside, etc. Ah, I see. And is that oh, I've got to make 2 of these. Has that been the same for your triplets? Ah. So for your siblings, has that been? Are you in an ad? I see. Ah, that's interesting. I do find it interesting. Right, I think I needed to make 2 of those. What was I using? C17 and 18. Ah, there we go. Sorry, I'm just having to pay attention to what I'm doing as well. Otherwise I'll lose what I'm doing. There we go. Yeah, right. I wonder if that's partially what's made pregnancy very difficult. Are you the piece I need? Although, you know, it's not to say that's got anything to do with it. Lots of pregnancies are difficult. Right. There's my craft knife. I keep putting it down without putting the blade away. It's a bit naughty. Oh, are you? Oh, wow. 10th of May. Oh, God, you're all going to be like... be 5 birthdays on one day. Have some epic parties. Ah. You never know, it might start before it, you know, before that, mightn't it, by itself? Right, I'm pretty sure this is the piece that goes in here. Ah, here we go. I think the ads are starting now. Okay, I'm not entirely sure where they go yet. I don't think we've been told. Oh no, we're stuck. Pull that off. Right, so C8. Okay, so we need that one, and we need C14 and C11. Good, we're staying on the same board for a bit. Right, C11 is that tiny bit there. I cut that out. Okay. So you're C11, and then I need C14. Where are you? See a hole where it should be. Maybe it's on a different board. 2014. Another tiny piece. Right, okay. C14. The thing is, I'm just thinking maybe it's on another board. I feel like it should be on this board. Hi Guy, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you. The hobbit hole is going okay. We haven't made that much progress. We have put some wires in for the lights and stuck the little kitchen onto the back board. At the moment, I'm trying to find a piece that I just don't seem to be able to locate. I can't find it on the board either. It must be a different board. It definitely says C14. Right. What do you look like? You look like that. You look like a jigsaw puzzle piece. Have a look. Oh no, really? How did that happen, Guy? Oh, here is another board. Ah, good job. I was starting to panic, thinking, what on earth is going on here? Do you contain C14? No, you don't. This is not good. Seriously, they could just... there we go. Stick with the same letters on the same boards, please. Oh no, that is so annoying, Guy. You know what, I'd be well peeved because somebody I watch, I'm on like nearly on a 40 watch streak. I'd be so annoyed. Yeah, it is a bit unreliable, Twitch, isn't it? I'm just gonna try and... oh no. Hang on. The end of my knife gone. Right, let's put that out. That should be C14. C11. Right. Let's see which way round these all go. So what are you doing today, Guy? And how was the rest of your weekend? Push that in there. Where's C14? Oh, hold on a minute. No. Is that right? I don't think I've pushed that in the right way. Hang on. Oh, God. Oh, hang on. When I hold it the right way round. It is up the right way. That's okay. Panic over. Oh, yes, I saw you were playing Loftier. I didn't have time to come and chat, though. Did you like it? I haven't played it yet. I think I saw T might have completed the game, possibly. I was a bit distracted by the kids at the weekend. That's why I don't stream. Oh, cool, Kaz. Well, I'm hoping that you managed to get some sleep, especially if you're up all night. Probably be a good idea to sleep when you can, and that's good practice for when the babies are here. Sleep whenever you can. Any moment they're asleep, get your head down. So hopefully that'll help, and at least you're resting as well. Oh, early access is coming soon, is it, Guy? Ah, cool. I shall probably wait until then, to be honest with you. I might give it a go. I don't know. I need to probably watch a bit more of it before I invest. So if you're playing some more, I'll try and catch up with you. And then I can see what it's like. I did a little bit of lurking in T's stream yesterday, early morning, but I didn't really get to watch any of it. It looked very cute, like the animations looked cute. But it also looked a bit, I don't know if you've ever played Dreamlight Valley. It looked a little bit like that kind of gameplay. And to be honest with you, I got bored of that, so. I think I'll watch some people playing it and then make a decision. June's not too far away. That's enough time for me to get an idea of how much I want to play it. Now, what piece is this? P49. This is some sort of fiery looking piece. I suspect you're probably in one of these bags. I've got pieces falling out everywhere. Some of them have to be cut out and some are just falling out. Right, I'm looking for a fire. They look to be plants. Oh, I see it. Just need like 3 extra desks. I think that would help. I'm worried my craft knife is not going to cut through this. This looks quite fragile. Really don't want to break you. Aha, there we go. We're out. So this goes... It's definitely the right way round. Look, I don't know. A bit more fiery that side than this side. This is the side we need. Odd. Right, so they feel fairly secure. Now where does everything go? It. This light is meant to stretch all the way over here. How is it ever going to do that? That does kind of show that like that. Maybe we can pull that back through there. Let's see if we can create ourselves a bit more length. Doing that. Okay. That might have worked. You can just kind of dangle for a moment. Right, okay. And the next bit of board, where's that? Here we go. So we want this big bit out of the centre. this over and we can see where we need to cut. So did you do any more work on your model? Did you go back and glue, or have you just set it aside and forget about that for a while? Let's stick you over there. And then I think there's a bunch of stuff that needs to come out of here, like these bits. Yeah, good idea, Guy. Well, if I don't see you again, enjoy the rest of your day. And if not, I'll see you in a little while if you are back. Right, okay. Let's make sure it's the right way round. What am I looking at? Right. Okay, so let's put these wires back in here. Talk about fiddly. Because I've got quite small hands as well, so it'd be awful if I had big hands. So you're going to be coming over here. Join for there. I don't understand. Well, it hasn't say stick it down yet. Right, okay. And then F8. F8. I'm just laughing at myself. Stack of boards everywhere. Right, okay. F8 is the barrel. Oh, that one is poppable. So F8 goes in the first hole, like so. How much can you see? I'm gonna push that in there. One of these. That goes in the next two holes, but requires a wire. Not that wire, this wire. Go through. That's still not going to reach, you know. I'm just thinking about where this top wire needs to go. Just never anything ever feel long enough. Just can't see. Right. I think we're just gonna have to manipulate these as much as we can. Shortest route possible. Okay. So whereabouts are you going to sit? There, I think. In there with the wire in the little sloppy bits. I might have too much length now. Right, which slotty bits are you going in? are going in these slotty bits. Okay. I am saying slotty and not something else. Okay, in we go, I think. Ooh. That sounded promising. Okay. So, okay, we might have too much lint now. Right. Because I think this is the light for the fire. You really need to go under here. That's why that one's got a bigger hole. I see. Right, okay. Let's get that in there. This way round. I think. Let's have a look. Yep, ignore that back hole. Oh, why is this side not pushing in? Ooh, break it. Right, aha, there we go. Where are you? Oh, for a moment I thought my light had escaped. Escaped, should I say, not escaped. Escaped. But it hadn't, it's still there. Right, and then this third one goes in here. That should be no problem. No lights to deal with. Just push you down. And then we need a rug apparently, and that's the sticker page. Is it this one? God awful rug? I want to put it in my house. Right, I gotcha. Yeah, that's just showing me that I got it right. That's fine. And then this bit goes over here. Let's try and get it on. Right, shall we? Right, now I don't think you're meant to be stuck down yet, are you? No. I need E1. Got some soul on today. For some happy soul. And to go for happy in my music selection. Which one are we going for? Oh, we're going for E1 and E2. Well, where's E1 going? You're not really showing me. Oh, I see. Yes, yes it is. What I should be saying is I'm not reading it properly. Right, so that's E1 and E2. Are you two separate bits? You don't look like it. Okay. Right, it's a different colour on this side, but it still doesn't stop it looking like one piece. That looks like one piece. Are they being held? Oh no, look, now they're not one piece. Okay. Now that makes sense. And then the side. Okay. Now which piece was which? Gordon Bennett. Right, I think this is E2. And it's got different holes. It's all good. I know what I'm doing. I can't really take that off of there, can I? But you're kind of showing it off. It's just like it's... Look, I'll show you. It's just like it's decided we're just going to ignore that there's wires here that are now attached to the board. We'll ignore that. We'll pretend they're not there. Thanks. Right, so dark at the bottom, that goes on here. This feels like something I should glue. I can't now move this, can I? How annoying. Maybe this side should have been put on before we put those on. It's really bendy as well, so it's not helping the situation. Right. Really hard to force it into the hole when it's bendy. Seriously, guys. Horrible feeling I'm gonna snap something. Oh, okay. They are quite tight fitting. Right, okay, there we go. Oh, that wasn't nerve-wracking at all. Okay, so it was easier to see which way round that went on. This bit, there's a wider and a narrower end. Yep. Flip it that way. I think that looks correct. And then this wire needs to come through here. It needs to go along there. Is everything where it needs to be? I think so. Oh, flippity gibbet. I just like flipped it over. Oh, wasn't paying attention. Okay. That is the way it goes in. Narrow a bit at the bottom. There we go. Oh, I don't like the fact that it's kind of got a lump. Why didn't it like build a notch for the wires to come out of? Makes sense. You built a notch for everything else. Okay. Right, what's stuck down? Okay. So, let's stop complaining. Less whining, more building. Typing on my laptop inadvertently with my pieces of my build. Let's move my keyboard out the way. There we go. So messy. I don't seem to be able to keep the area tidy as I go. Why? Everything's so much easier. Go through there. It's B10 and then I do need B9 and B6. B9 is up here. Like a little battery. Down here, that's what I need. Thin piece. Okay. So, let's go to is breaking it. A bit loose. You protrude right out onto the other side. Okay. I have to move in any way. Right, I am actually going to super glue that one down. That feels quite loose. Let's just stick to the top. Essentially not. Let's put it in this hole. Right, push that through before it sticks. Okay, right, that's fine. Where do you go? Whoops. A41 and A24. Okay, we have two 41s. Luckily that was the outside wood, not the actual piece. Into it a little bit. That should be enough. Right, so that was a A41. Ooh. Actually got a new craft knifing up. Oh, that's why my contact paper needed a ID. I couldn't figure it out, could I? Why I needed ID for getting a delivery of contact paper. It's because it had a craft knife in it. I didn't realise. Right, so A41. This does need gluing. Try and put a few little dots. I didn't really want to go around the outside of that. I want my fingers to stick to it. That there probably could have been done with being the other way up, but it's got a little bit of damage. Right, and then the next one. Little dabs. That's it. Really, so I don't stick my fingers to it. Oh! Gibbet. Right, once it goes on there, it sticks quite quickly. Ooh. Luckily not that time, because I didn't have it in line. Right, and then that little piece here, I'm going to tiny bit of glue on as well. So that already had some glue on it, didn't I? Before I glued that on. I don't know if that's going to stop it going into the hole. Sugar. I break it? Don't break it. Let's see. It's really bendy. That's worrying me. Okay, so on the outer one we need another A41. Means there should be another A24. Oh yeah, there is. It's on the other side of the board. found it. Welcome back everyone. Sorry, I didn't realise the ad was starting, otherwise I would have warned you. I'm now just putting these little window holes, or window frames should I say, onto the outer side of this. Apologies should I say. I know you can't really see what I'm doing at this stage. I'm a bit stuck now that those wires are now in place. Right, I need to be able to see if that is in line with the window. This one. My first one's lined up as well as it could have been. Push that in a little bit more if I can. Oh, there we go. Right, let's spin that back round. Okay. That's what it looks like. That's showing me lots of things. What? Let's see now this bit. It's not showing the wires through the side, showing them through the top. Seriously, make up your mind. Where are they going? Right, let's put them at the top then. Back in. There we go. I wish it'd make up its mind, honestly. Right, then we need F5. That's quite a large piece. There's our F board. Which bit's showing on the outside? Okay. Moral of the story, I think I need to just go a little bit forwards, check that it's showing me the right thing. Could have glued that on for all they knew. Like, well, we didn't instruct you to. There we go, I think we're nearly out. Showing me now. Right, so this bit needs to go up here and it needs to stay in this time. So, I have a piece of hair attached to that. Let's try and remove that. Okay. Again, we're not meant to be stuck into the board just yet, aren't we? A bit odd. I mean, it shows this bit completely free of the board, so they really are meant to be stuck in the board. Maybe it's like one of those instructions and then we'll just pretend that bit doesn't exist anymore. Are you actually in the right slots? I think you are. Oh, I don't like the cracking sounds. Lots to go into. Okay, I think that's all as it should be. So then I presume these will go into these slots. Get out the way, little light. Let's go over there. I'm going to try and push these down. I'm going to go in. Like we need more room. Go in there. It's not meant to be bendy like that. Actually into that notch, I think. You can't. Oh, yes you can. I lied. I didn't think that was going to go in. Right, let's. Bit of manipulation. Right. Okay, there you go. White. Oh, I don't like holding it like this, really. There's nothing stopping it on the other side. What I need is stronger fingers. Getting hot. It's so hard work. Ah! Oh no, but that's kind of fence. Oh, hello, hang on. I feel like I'm breaking something. We were going in there. I just knocked something off. Oh, I did. I knocked the spatula off again. The spatula does not want to stay on there, does it? Wonder my nails are so broken. Keep breaking them with the model making. Now you want to pop. I don't really want to hold it up like this, but it might be necessary. Oh, there we go. Got you in. Just needed to push hard enough. Right. Everything is, I believe, as it should be. Apart from the spatula. I'll deal with that in a minute. Okay, now we've got to do the other side. This side at least. Oh, look, much easier. Not too soon, but they're quite clever proper little pieces. They're like bendy, so they're turning out like that. Oh, like that. Here we go. Aha, there we go. Right, let me try and deal with the spatula. I've got a mind just to lay it on the knife, on the chopper. Oh, do you know what? I found another spot it could go in. A little bit on the back here. Let's say to kind of arrange the pieces how you want. So, where are my tweezers? Try and push that once there. A little bit hollow. All that glue sticks. Right, there we go. On to the next bit. And then you find out you weren't actually meant to put it down because you need to put the battery pack in. Crying out loud. Okay. Hoping we can do this from the underside. So what we need to do is thread that through there. And lay that flat potentially. Now, ensure the peel is placed as shown in the diagram. You are definitely hiding in there though, aren't you? Maybe you hide sideways. Right, it's definitely all covered up. Wires are where they should be. Okay. Where are we going now? Oh, we're making fiddly things. Try and move some stuff out of the way. I've still got these little bits that come from somewhere. I don't know where yet. Don't know if they're broken or if they were filler or what. We'll see. Okay. So we're going to make some little books. We need the C-board. Where's the C-board? Another really bendy bit here as well. And it's all been cut so that it's all really flexible. Okay. So I need C31, 2 of, oh yeah, they're down here. A little thing of stickers. While I was ill last week, I was finished reading a book I started a couple of months ago and kind of put down. I didn't really have time. Being ill made me find some time. I finished that. That was a Richard Osman's Thursday Murder Club book. I think that was called The Impossible Fortune. That was good. I do like his books. Is that the other one we needed? I'm pretty sure it was. I have lent them to somebody before and they didn't like them. I think because of the way they're written. They're kind of diary style and a lot of dialogue. I really like them. Okay, H8. And H7. Okay, where's H7? I gotta get my fingers off of it. There we go, got it. Did it eventually. Now I've got to somehow bend this sticker like pages. I suppose they just stick to each other, and that's the way it should be, shouldn't it? Not a bad idea. Last time these were just made out of paper. They clearly, obviously didn't stick to each other. So the pages of the books didn't stay as nice. This one looks like it might work better, you know. It's pretty much stuck to my finger, mind you. I do quite like the twists in his book. I like books that have a good plot twist. Oh, whoops. Right, let's see if we make sure... Hang on, which way up are you? Make sure we put the cover up the right way. Actually, not sure that it matters. Right, okay, so... we need to... went on straight. It's an old book. I wasn't too happy. Put that there. Now we're going to make a table. Where's my A? A. A50. Is that you? You look like a table. Okay. 39 times 4. Ah, that is these. Right, let's see if these will come out. To do this way up, wouldn't it? Right, there we go. So the books we made earlier, where are they going? I'm going to stick those together. Oh, I forgot to bring the PVA glue up again. Are we going at a jaunty angle? I don't know. And then we need a crown.
I don't have to look no further.
It's got a metal ring stuck in it. Hang on.
I used to be lost, but now I'm found.
Oh, I like this one.
I know that you'll be around. I don't have to keep on.
Oh, so there's lots of stuff to be stuck on here.
I wanna be. I used to be so sad.
Now put a little purple of dots on.
I never had.
Maybe I'm reaching the edge of the crown. Yep, that's it.
This time I'm going.
Then we want scissors.
Yes, I'm ready. Yeah. I'm ready for the good times.
Scissors. What are you? Oh, a quill, I reckon.
This burden, 'cause I
Bowl.
my salvation.
Oh, little cute stuff. I love little cute stuff. A spoon.
As long as I know that you'll stay with me.
Okay, I think that's everything we need for now. We need the lamp.
I'm right where I need to
A44.
be. I used to be blue and so are you.
Oh, I'm quite liking this one. This is quite upbeat. The song I'm talking about.
Now I'm ready. Yeah, yeah.
E44. Right, back to what I was meant to be doing. Distracted by the music and dancing. There we go. Go out. Yep, we can today. So, flip the table round. Lamp goes on here.
I'm going right to the top. Yes, I know what I got. It's 1 in a million. Like a dream come true. Just
Right, and then we just need to do some sticking. Oh, we didn't find the quill, did we? Hang on. That's a bag of mushrooms. We don't need that yet.
Yeah, I'm ready, ready, oh, ready for the
All the switches. All the electronics is just sat under there. Let's move that out of the way.
I'm ready for the top job. I'm willing and able. My cards on the table. Chillin', dancing. Oh, I'm ready. Yeah,
How do I find a quill?
it's time. I'm all set for the best thing yet. I'm ready.
All the bags are stuck
I'm ready for a brighter day.
up in the bag of shrews.
I'm ready to go. I think it shows. I'm ready for the
Gibbet. Drop something on the floor. Probably find that. It's not. Oh, it is. It's A48. It's a cardboard bit. That's why I can't find it. Looking for a little silver bit. Piece number A48. Ah, down here. Might need some help, that one. Right, and then we're just going to decorate this table. Get all these bits on there. I like making all the little bits. I think this is my favourite part. Making all the little bits of furniture. Right, so pick the book. About there. And oh, that has stuff already. Fair dues. How well that's going to stick. I'm just going to put a little blob of glue in there. You do not feel like you're going to glue particularly easily. There we go. Right, and then we want scissors and small books. I'm going to put the scissors in the middle of the table. So I can arrange them however I like. So you haven't stuck already, have you? You can't have done. Oh, okay, yes you have. Okay, that's good. There we go. Right, I'm just going to leave that to dry. That's our little table. With bits and bobs. And now we need to make a yes, a chair. Potentially a chair. I was going to say it looked like a chair, but it had no back. Okay, so we need 56, just down here. Right, I think that one will be pushable. Bit that's keeping me. Try again. There we go. I quite like the film, the Thursday Murder Club film. I see how and why some people didn't like it though, if you're a fan of the books. I quite enjoyed it. They have kind of got themselves into a bit of a fix though, because quite the ending of the film didn't go as like the ending of the book. Typical. But I'm not sure why. I don't know why they can't just stick to the endings. But the ending they have got, it means one of the main characters who kind of appears in all of the books is now set to go to prison. That's like, well, that didn't happen in the books. And then he appears in all of the rest of them. So they're going to have to get themselves out of that. But why not just do what the book did? And I know some people didn't like the casting choices, but actually I thought most of them were quite spot on. I wasn't sure that Pierce Brosnan was going to be any good as Ron, but he was quite good. He's still probably not the way I picture Ron, but that doesn't matter. My way is not necessarily, you know, the right way. Maybe Pierce Brosnan in that role is exactly how the writer saw that character. I feel like this is a bit of a rickety chair, but not through me. Generally, it's because of me. Hold on a minute. Maybe we can just push those in a bit further. Hang on. How are we looking now? Like it's not going to go anywhere now. We've got an ad starting in about half a minute. Hopefully I see you on the other side. If not, have a lovely day and thanks for joining me so far. Oh, still feels like Bilbo's going to be sat on a wonky chair. Oh, that might be better now. Aha, there we go. Right, and then that has something hanging over the back of it. It's that H12. What are we looking at? So that diamond is kind of right at the top. Oh, it's almost a shame to like cover that bit of decoration up, isn't it? But a nice little bit of decoration on there, and I've basically got to cover that up. Let's like that. There we go. Okay, so now it's a case of putting stuff in the house. We've got holes to go into, or are we just gluing? DIY the pasting position as you like. When pasting the chair, don't block the door's rotation. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. So I think we've got to, yeah. I mean, it says use your own pasting positions if you want to, but I think there is a way that this kind of fits in. Let's glue the feet of the table. Whoops. Repeat. And then we're going to go in here and down the back before we start sticking in place. There we go. Potentially be quite tacky from earlier. I'm going to leave that for a moment and hope that sticks in place. I'm sure it will. Right, face the chair out of the door's rotation. So yeah, it's kind of shown on here. It's kind of sat under the table, pushed in. So I think we're going to do that and kind of far away from the door as I can. Actually, there we go. Push the little chair under the table, and then we need... Oh, can you not see? Can't see. A bit silly, isn't it? Hang on, I'm just going to move my... I don't know if these are broken pieces or not, out the way. So this is what we're doing. I've just put the little table in. Now I can see... Oh, too late. See, now I can see it on there. I can see that it's a little bit wonky, but never mind. Okay, and then we need the pumpkin and the basket of things, which is in here. Carrots, I think they are. Carrots and tomatoes? Might be tomatoes. Just a bit orange. They're definitely round though, so they look like tomatoes. Where's the pumpkin? Oh yeah, I see. So, pumpkin is in this corner down here. Blue on there. And then just... I literally like dropped the pumpkin onto the glue and it's stuck like almost immediately. Oh well, that is basically the right place. And then this one I'm going to put here. Funny. There we go. Quite a cute little house, isn't it? So far. Okay, and then I think that's how everything is meant to be at the moment. And this light is just being shown as hanging down here. Oh, just gonna leave it like that for now. Okay, so part 21. Let's have a look at that. So I need pieces from all sorts of places. Okay, so let's start with the D board. It's right at the bottom. Okay, so we need D17, one of these long ones. Leading up to the film, but people said that they didn't think Dame Helen Mirren was like could be seen as a spy. I was like, have you not seen Red? But one of my favourite films in terms of action films. She's great in that. She's probably my favourite character. Oh, I very much see her as a spy. With characters I like in films, so if I like the actor who's playing kind of the character and I think that they suit that character, that's how I'll then see that character in the book. So I always saw Hagrid as Robbie Coltrane. Right, so that goes in there. I can definitely see Helen Mirren as Elizabeth in that book. Donnie Brasco looked like Johnny Depp in the Donnie Brasco film. It sounded like him. For anybody who I think the character fits, that's how I then see them in the book. So Joyce isn't how I see Joyce. So Joyce in the film is not how I imagine Joyce to be. Although I did think the actress did a good job, but yeah, she hasn't transferred to this new book. Of course, the first 4 books I read without having watched a film. I obviously had an idea of how characters look. I don't think Ibrahim looks the way he does in the film in my imagination either. So Right, okay, we've got a little hook, and then we need a little sign that says welcome. Okay, so we need the welcome sign. Where is the welcome sign? Which piece are you? D2. Need the D board. Yeah, and I'm undecided with Ron as to whether I think he looks like the character or not. I say I wasn't keen on Pierce Brosnan as a choice, but I think he did quite a good job, and I found him quite funny in the film. I can't remember what film it is. I don't know the actor's name. I don't know if it was I, Danny. About the guy who worked in construction all his life, and then he had an accident and couldn't work anymore, and his claim kept being denied by the benefits agency, and he eventually died, didn't he, of a heart attack. But the guy who played him, I thought he would make a perfect Ron. I'll have to find his name in a bit. Okay, so we're just making this welcome sign. Pulling apart the little circles. Oh, okay. Close this one. Where are my pliers? Yes, hidden. And then we need to put this on here. Close that one up. Overlapping a little bit. That's all right. Right, and that needs a butterfly on it, apparently. No welcome sign is complete without a butterfly. My next book to read, I've got the next Book of Dust to read, which is the final book in the Book of Dust trilogy by Philip Pullman. They're the ones that continue on from the Dark Materials. Right, so that can lay down there for a moment, and then we need D15. But I don't know if I should reread the previous book. I feel like it was at least a couple of years ago. I tend to like to reread the previous book so I know exactly where we are again. I might have to do that. It's like, oh well, it's only a trilogy, so I might as well read the first one as well. So I might actually just start with the first one. I might watch the Dark Materials before I do that. Okay, then we need B13. B is on a board that doesn't have a lot on it. Hang on, yep. Oh, hang on, did it come out? It did. It came out that big circular piece, didn't it? Here we go. Hang on. Making sure I'm cutting out the right one. It's not showing a number, so that needs to go in upside down. It does go on this outside bit. Okay. Push that into there. Okay, like so. E14. this is the little bell. Oh, it has got a little ringer in it. Too small to work, I think. Right. I've got no hope in hell of hearing it over my music. No, it doesn't seem to be ringing. It's got a little bit inside, but it's not big enough. And yeah. A lot of room to make some reverberations there. Reverberation, couldn't get the word out. Right, okay, and then okay, and then where does bell go? It can't just be like that. Oh, what? Now you're showing that as having loads of extra wire length, but it doesn't. Now we had to pull it through to go back there. Crying out loud. Okay, so just gonna spin this round for a moo. You'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. Right, and then we've got this one on here. Oh, I can see what I'm doing. There we go. I'll just put the little welcome sign on. See it? Okay. Okay, now this piece, maybe it's okay. Right, this piece, this little light needs to come through here and through there. All right, okay, we might just have enough length on that, you know, about. I can get that to the hole it needs to stick in, which is where, yeah. Okay, that's on there. Oh, that doesn't feel like that's on there at all. No. Just get that right a tiny bit more then. There we go. Very secure, that one. That one feels very secure. This one feels wibbly. Right, in a moment I might give that some glue on the underside, and then where's the doorbell? Oh no, hang on a minute. I've got to do more to this bit. Right, okay, so we need the top bit. I see. I was going to say, I'm really confused as to how this is sticking on there, but I figured it out. Right. Oh, it is showing the... Okay. Showing the top, the number. Oh, I think this is obviously going to be a little lamp. Right, okay. And then we've got a sticker to put on, which we may have to use glue to assist with. H34, which is this one. Right, so now we've got to do it while it's stuck on here. Feels like that's not at all secure, that one. Let's to use glue to assist. Oh. What would assist me? Oh no, how am I going to get it off? There we go. going to use glue on this piece. Issue is we're going to have to do this really, really quickly. Use a couple of drops, hopefully, and then go push, push, push. Yep, okay, oh, it's back in place already. Great. Hasn't gone on as straight as it could have done. This is the thing. I've got to work extremely quickly, but more quickly than instant. That's how it is. Instantaneous. Spinning this sticker round, first of all. It's just been subject to rain, that's what it is, and wind. Just a weathered light, that's why it's ever so slightly wonky. It's not massively, I don't think. So, this is now the front. Stop out the battery. Needs to sit up in there. There we go. Right, and then we've got the little bell. Where does the bell go? Showing me with these wires again. It's the light cable along the front of the board. I guess it's talking about this light cable here. Front of the board here. Last time we did this, we need tweezers to hold this in place. That is possible. Right, so I'm just gluing on the wires for the light. I need to. Where is this light going? Hang on a minute. Might have been a bit premature. What are you talking about? Let's talk about this one. This one seems to be fairly secure where it is. I don't think it needs pasting. Right, let's go to the roof build. Be the last bit we get done today. What parts are we looking for? There seems to be a lot of pieces left for the number of hours this build was supposed to be. No comment. So we can pass this bit out. All one piece? I don't think it is. Okay. And two of these. Let's see where the joins are. Oh, maybe. There we go, that's right. Do a bit of wiggling. Oh no, don't put it away yet. So we need these bits. This one as well. We need all three, don't we? Okay. So I don't remember which one's F15 and which one's F14. They look the same. Do you all look the same as no, you don't. Okay. Annoying. I think this bit goes at the end. I think. Like so. Ooh. Sure. I think they're the wrong way round. I really should have paid attention to which one was which. Yeah, that is right. I think I've got to turn this round so that the curvy bit goes along the back and this wire, oh, no, this wire goes through the holes. Okay. This way round. This wire needs to come up and through these holes. But, how is this attaching though? So, this bit's easy enough, but it's like, how is that attaching? You're not telling me to glue it. I don't want to glue it before it tells me, because sometimes you're really not meant to. You go in there. Oh, I've come unstuck that way on the previous. I have learnt from the previous model making. Okay. So you're basically going to be in there. Turn the model round because we're kind of working backwards at the moment. So the uncoloured side of the roof faces up. It says. I take it the roof is this piece, C30. Right, so the uncoloured side of the roof faces upwards. Oh, hang on a minute. I've turned it back round again. Annoying. I hope there's going to be something that keeps that in. Right, okay, so these two wires with the connections on come through here and here. And then this bit somehow lift up. Wiggle room, I think. Okay. So we do need. Is it going to be a bit fiddly? Again, we've got to a fiddly part. Right, so I was trying to keep hold of these wires at the same time as fitting the roof. Let's see what I'm doing. I use the camera to help me see what I'm doing. Eventually, but it's like looking in a mirror. Right, and then you need to go in that one. Seems to be clicking. Oh, hang on. Whoops. Whoops is the word I'm looking for, not the word that was trying to come out of my mouth. Right, here we go. And one more in there. Right, okay. Then that. Now we've got to hit the roof. And each notch and push this down. Where's the light? Meant to be in the house, are you? Yes, I think so. Okay, there we go. Panicking about this bit. Where's that bit? Right, okay. We'll worry about that in a minute. There we go. There, we've just popped on. There we go. Oh, we've got the roof on. So let's see what I can show you. So, the front. Hang on. It will be better to do it this way. So this is the front of the hole. And then we've got some of the inside. We've got the door. There's a little table and chair and bucket of, or basket of tomatoes. A little fire, I think, which is going to light up. And then like a little kitchen stove here. Is this bit here? It's all backwards. I can't show you properly. Right. I'm just going to tuck the battery pack up inside it, and then we've just stuck on the roof, and that is where I'm going to leave it for today. And then we will get on with some more of the roof and the outside next time. But I don't know, we might be on time. We seem to be about 2/3 of the way through. I think we've got most of the tricky building done. Right. Well, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. I did. I do love model making. They are good fun. Right. I'm a bit worried about where this back piece goes. Anyway. I see, it comes on right at the end. I shall stop worrying. Right, take care everybody, and I shall speak to you again soon.